Sioux City Art Splash is one of the largest gatherings of artists here in Siouxland. Every year, people come from all over the U.S. to showcase their work, and KTIV's Connor Trett caught up with one artist from South Sioux City who's using their platform to make a difference.
Emily Bloomquist is an independent artist from South Sioux City, and she spends some of her time working as a live painter. You might have seen some of the events she's covered, including Saturday in the Park from right here in Sioux City.
Started in the morning and I kind of went through like different areas. I kind of took the canvas around with me all over the place to get different scenes throughout the festival. It rained, all my cups filled with rainwater, so it's acrylic and rainwater, so there's a little piece of that day in the painting. The music started going, it just really brought the color and design out of it.
Bloomquist also runs a nonprofit called Boundless Barrier Breakers, where she helps find and create jobs for adults with disabilities.
It's a new community development entity to promote collaborations with different nonprofits and disability services throughout the local area, and to build up kind of a network to provide better services for people with disabilities who are looking for employment.
She says funding has been hard to come by for her nonprofit, so she decided to sell her art pieces in order to support it.
The art that I do collabs with the nonprofit side to bring in funds and kind of help with general operating expenses. Anything sold in my studio goes towards the nonprofit.
In Sioux City, Connor Trett, KTIV News 4.
Well, some great work for a great cause right there. If you'd like to bid on Bloomquist's work, their auction will continue until Sunday at 3 p.m. And if you'd like more information on them or the Art Splash, you can check out this story at ktiv.com.